Hello y'all, Prison Crafts with Lee here. Today we're going to make some popsicle knives. Here's my template. Do it up real quick. You can do it any way you want. I wouldn't suggest the curved handles right off unless you have a template, because they're kind of hard to get lined up right. So you start with the template. Next thing you need sticks, glue, clips. This is all you're going to need. So for this, you're going to need 5. So you make all of these knives are basically made the same way. With popsicle sticks, you gotta build a start point. So you get, some of these are crooked. You can always sand them down. I don't feel like doing that though. I just throw them on the side to do it somewhere else. Stick 2 sticks together, one in the middle, and then you cut one. Damn, did I leave my knife? Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit this. So 2. So what I do is you just sit there, take a minute to line them up. They also curve this way slightly. So if you're a perfectionist like I am, you'll turn them towards that curve. That one's way off. Okay. 3. Now, I was homeless for a long time, and that's why I started doing this, just out of sheer boredom. You know, not having a job, it's actually kind of hard to get a job when you're homeless. Plus, when you're disabled, it's really hard. I need to go get my razor knife. 1 second. So I got out of prison. Was homeless for a while. Decided to quit doing drugs. I remember that was the crux of the problem. The crux of the problem. This is how you can measure them out for real. I don't even do that. I just cut them straight down the middle, because they split pretty easy once you get it. Fuck, jeez. That one's. See if this works. Ah, damn, I know it. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay, so you just take your knife, take your stick, cut it just down the middle, just right down the center. Best you can. Doesn't really matter for real. Just remember when you do it, because you're not measuring it, it'll measure up right in the end. See? As long as the straight edge is up against the middle one, you're good. So again, we need 5 of these freaking things. This is the most tedious part of making it. This is the kind of shitty, boring part of it. So here, like this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue one together, and then I'll pause the tape and we can fast forward to the next spot. So all you do to glue these together, you can get you some Gorilla Glue, some regular Gorilla Glue I used for a long time. I like glues that stick real quick. You know what I'm saying? So all you do is you take this, the middle one that you're gonna glue on top. Drop that on there. Doesn't matter if it's a little crooked, just eyeball it. Prison shanks with Lee. Teaching grandmas how to make prison shanks. I went to prison because I was a drug addict and I did stupid things when I was on drugs, like robbery and stuff like that, thieving, stealing. I learned the error of my ways. If it's a little messy, you get a little glue on there, it doesn't matter. You'll come back later and clean that up. So, see? It's glued. Okay. So if you want, you can take a stick to clean up the glue. You do it, just do it like that, but it doesn't matter. That's one. So, I'll do it one more time just so y'all can see. Again, you need 5 of these. You need 2 for each handle. That's 4. Because there's 2 sides of the handle. And you need 1 for the blade. That's all, just 1. And then when you clip it, if you want, you can just push it together. Get it, you know, a little closer. But in the end, it's going to be all good anyways. So I'm going to pause it. So, now, all you got to do, now that I got 5 of these made, they do, this glue dries pretty quick. So, yeah. You can actually start working with it by the time you get to one end, the other end's dry. See, there's hardly any glue. It's pretty dry, it's clear, so other than on your hands, alright. I made a mistake, I didn't wear gloves. So you just take your template, just like with anything. Sketch it. When I was in prison, the only thing that got me by was my artwork. Started out making cards, drawing eyes and ends for people, drawing other people's tattoos, you know. Moved up to making stuff like this. Oops. See? It's one side of one handle. One side of one handle. Which one of these is better? Let's see. See which template I got is better. Looks like this one's going to be the more perfect one. I think it's kind of pretty. Once you sand it down and get it done.
Hi.
Hello. Roommates. So once you sand it down, the wood's actually quite pretty. That's two. Need 4 of those. Just removing excess glue so you don't have to cut it out later in life. I always make sure I try to go over it probably twice most of the time because I don't want to lose that line when I'm trying to cut it, because this is important for these lines because they don't line up quite right. When you're dealing with curves and crookeds and the planks you're dealing with are straight, technically this is only as wide as a popsicle stick, but I had to make it hard so it curves. So for you beginners, you can make it just out of regular popsicle stick, just straight down, and not have to cut nothing out. But I mean, I like to work. I like to be proud when I'm done. So I do the hardest thing possible, I think, most of the times, unless I'm learning myself. I'm self-taught. I looked at a couple of videos once or twice online, but I didn't follow them. I just kind of started doing my own thing. Once they taught me how to make these, I was done. The rest is just what you can imagine. It's your creation. Wish I had some, but I made 6 or 7 of these. I've sold all of them. Because fellas, ladies, gentlemen, I'm fucking broke, y'all. I'm just coming up off the street. I was homeless for almost 10 years. I lucked out. I'm in California. I lucked out. I got into a program. And they're helping me out with a place to live. But I don't have any income other than a place to live. So I'm going to try to set up a way to donate, I guess, a Patreon for anybody might want to help me out. the blade. You need 4 of those and the blade. Just barely fits. Can't even do it down the middle because it won't fit. I had to make it, adjust it to where this popsicle stick is lined up. So, got the blade, and the reason I like this so much is because I'm gonna have it curving like this. It's gonna go like this. So, if you can imagine, see? And then when you flip it up, you're like that, it covers up the knife. So, pretty cool.